Well, hey there, it's Jen.
And Elke, welcome back to the Jen and Elke Show, where we love talking about print on demand, marketing, and strategy. And I hope that you love our channel too. And if you do, subscribe. Okay, today is another one of these wonderful days where we're going to take apart a guide that Zazzle offers for Zazzle sellers to start selling on the platform. And the guides are great, but there's a lot of fluff. Let's just call it that to make it look good. And we are here to dissect that, make it easy for you to know exactly which ones to work on and which ones to kind of go like, maybe not. Okay, so today's guide that we're talking about and dissecting is the birthday themes guide to sell on the Zazzle platform, but you can use all of this information to also sell on Etsy with any other print-on-demand option you have, like Shopify or whatever. You can do that, obviously. And we actually have a lot of clients that we coach that have both a Zazzle store and an Etsy store because they're very different and they allow for a lot of different opportunities. So if you don't have a Zazzle store and you're an Etsy seller, come on in and let's help you make this like very exciting for you, because that's what we've done for a lot of our clients, is made them realize how much they can double, triple their income, because Etsy is not the bomb. It's just part of what you can make as your whole business plan. All right, and today the birthday niche is exactly one of those niches that is definitely so lucrative, especially on Zazzle. And because of all the customization, all the different products that Zazzle offers that you can put your designs on. And let's just dive right in, because it's quite an extensive guide, and we're going to break it up into 2 videos for sure, maybe 3. So make sure you come and watch on all the other ones as well.
Okay, you can find this by going into your backend on the updates or in the Zazzle forum. You can also Google this and you will find the link. And so the first section that we're going to be covering are the trending and popular themes. And then it also signifies for kids as well.
Yeah,
but
it's actually broken up into 2 different kids and adults. Yeah, so we've got a lot to cover.
Yeah, so this first one here is really cute. There's a Mother Goose trend is happening, and it also happened with the bridal baby shower, sorry. And so if you haven't yet watched those videos on our baby shower breakdown of the guide, then you can definitely do so. Amelia is one little silly goose. I think this is a fun little play on words. You can see that play on words comes into effect a lot in baby shower for sure, and so also in birthdays when it comes to the birthdays that are maybe under the age of 5 years old or so. There might be some other.
Well, there's actually trends in all different things, like 50 Fabulous. Yeah, no, there's certain numbers of milestone birthdays that are going to get more attention. People are going to spend more money on them. And the first year, like the first birthday, is obviously one of those. And this person who's been showcased here as a Zazzle designer with her design is actually it's really well done. It's bringing in so many different themes, and yeah, it's a great. Don't copy, please. All of these people are trying to make money on the platform, just like you want to make money. Be respectful, but understand that obviously you could also do a silly goose theme, and then you can make your own version of something along these lines, right? And the main thing is to have an invitation. This is the other thing, like with birthdays, there's so many other cool things besides the invitation that Zazzle has as product types that you can add your design to. And a lot of these are showcased here, right? There's some of the keepsakes. There's also, I'm still in the top part. There's keepsakes, there's things for the party like napkins and paper plates and signage. But then that lady holding the little frame up is also it's showing you that there's a ton of other stuff with regards to home decor, keepsakes, memorabilia that you can also bring into the mix in your suite that you're building out for a one birthday. Okay.
Okay. Let's dive into the themes now. You want to go for it?
Okay, so this one is trending. What did you say? This is trending themes, or let's go up to the title. So themes. Okay, perfect. And it's for kids. And again, there seems to be a little bit of a overlap between that and the bridal shower, or sorry, baby shower. But a lot of them are very specific to birthday and are more solidly based in birthday. So There's the bow floral. That one definitely is an awesome one. Obviously, for boys, there's things like garbage trucks and animals. Here they've got one showcased mainly for like a girl birthday, where it's more pink and girly, but there's also a lot of demand for animals for boys, because it's another option for a boy birthday, rather than, like, there's a lot of ideas and themes for girl birthdays, but it's kind of sparse for boy birthdays. It's like either racing car or truck or animals, right? And so dinosaurs, yes. And they're tried and true. So if you can bring like this design here that's got the pink zebra on it, that's a nice new take. And that's actually what's going to sell on the Zazzle platform, is things that are still keeping to those trends that people know. And they're like the 1-year-old, if they can talk, is like, I want a truck birthday or whatever. And then you know that, okay, I can go into this niche now, or even like sell this thing 5 years from now, because as long as you're generic enough with your color scheme, it's going to be an evergreen product, which we love selling. And that's the idea here, is as much as we love talking about these guides and all these trends, you want to pick the things out that are not just going to sell this year, but also in years to come. Okay. The only one that I'm a little bit suspect on is the Beach Club. I'm not too keen on that one, especially for a 1-year-old. Like, that would be better for like an older kid.
It says 6 years old here, but yeah.
Sorry, what did you say?
It says the sign here on the picture, it's for somebody's turning 6.
Yes, exactly. So, and I'm thinking more ones, because I see the 1 and the 2 and everything like that. So so that, yes, definitely something for an older kid. Yeah. Okay. Keep going. You want to do these 4?
You go for it.
Okay. So golf seems to be coming into the mix everywhere. So why not jump on that bandwagon? That's pretty good. And they're always still working on this classy preppy charm. And it depends on which, guide we're looking at. But there's always some sort of element of a plaid or a checkered pattern. Maybe there's a monogram. Always sometimes a bear, which I'm not sure about the bear being associated with that all the time. Then the same with the cafe, and I've already mentioned the race car. So in terms of these 4, maybe golf and race car. And for the first time in a long time, where we always like to look at evergreen products, I don't really feel like the classy preppy charm. Jen can be of a different opinion, but I don't really find that that's like evergreen that's worth putting the time and effort in. It's hard to know, because the Harry Potter's coming back, and there is a bit of element of Harry Potter to that look, which might be good, but it hasn't been trending for a long time, so it's definitely a trend. It's not a classic evergreen product. Okay, what about the next one? Okay, then we have Fun to Be One. Ooh. And then Quinceanera, like the Fiesta theme for Quinceanera is a big one, because obviously it matches the origins of Quinceanera in the first place, and the culture, which is really lovely. And then we've got things like fairy tale, farmers market squeezed in there again, just like it was in the baby shower, but we don't know why. And then Fun to Be One is, I don't know, it's just a saying, and it's sort of a generic one, which seems to be a little bit of a trend because of the retro aspect of it and the color scheme, but it's like you've got to make it something really special and different, because what's happening with all of these is, especially the younger aged birthdays, the moms or the parents want it to be Instagram worthy. And then that's also why they're going to spend that much money on a print on demand product, instead of just printing these out on their own using Canva and saving, like, being budget wise. So you've got to bring a lot of interesting things to the table. And I don't see the Fun to Be One as sort of that theme that would make it in like that Instagram worthy, that you'd spend $200 on invitations and all the accessories, whatever. Because it's quite an expensive thing to buy everything on the Zazzle platform, personalized and done for you. so that you can look Instagram worthy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. Okay. Let's
What's the next
go
one?
here.
Okay, because there's more, right? Is this the
Mhm.
last row?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And but that's just for the kids. We have to get to the adults. So pamper party, um, I guess that would be for like an older girl party. I would almost say that that could be more of an adult than a
I
kid's.
know for like, well, I've got like one of my nieces, she's 8, 9 now, but I think she's starting to get into makeup and doing more of the pampering stuff. So it would be for a girl's birthday at around that age, like 9 or 10 years old.
Sure. Well, it even says 6+, but yeah. Okay. And then one silly goose, soft colors, da da da, baby. Perfect, sure, why not? And then the Western. But the sea life, again, a little bit, unless they're really into, what is it? The one that,
Mermaids.
yeah, well, the mermaid, then anything else that's swims in the ocean that that girls like dolphins and whatnot, that could be something. Or as they mentioned here, like a pool party or something like that. So that would work for sure. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to the adults.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Okay.
Okay.
So a teeny bit older. Obviously, that's more like when you get into the drinking age, like 21st or yeah. And then sometimes the older milestone birthdays, as they mentioned there. That's a good one. The beach club seems to be like always getting in there, but it's so hard to sort of nail it down as to whether or not it's something that's going to last forever. But if you have some really nice beach designs right now that like beach clubby type things, where it's like as what they're saying, inspired by destinations like somewhere in Greece or other hot spots, then sure, go for it. It's just that it may or may not be something that people can relate to as much, and you don't know whether you're supposed to make it like a beach party or if it's like more than that and they're actually going to Mykonos for their birthday weekend. Like it really depends as to how you design it. Okay, RIP my, and then your age. It's a trend and a fad. It's a bit morbid for me. Obviously, that's the whole point. But yes, that's definitely something you can get into. Pilates and Lattes for your birthday. I'm not sure. What do you think, Jen?
I don't know. That seems very, very niche down. You have to have friends or like Pilates, and then obviously want to have lattes. I don't know. That one's a bit
Yeah,
far out there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. Keep going. Then we've got serving age. Yep.
This is
Older
bringing
wine.
in a tennis or pickleball theme, and I like that it's bringing those classic lines back in. I like this classic more than I think what the plaid and the classic, like preppy classic that they've been talking about with the bear theme. This to me feels more, it would be a little bit more evergreen.
Which one? The serving age one?
Well, just the line, like the what it looks like with the lines and the stripes in the background. Not that particularly the serving age is going to be an evergreen product, but the design itself, like the
Oh, I
theme
see.
of it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and even that's trending though. So it has it. We have yet to see whether it's going to continue. And then older and wiser, sure, but they have to somehow make it like hotter, wiser. Like I don't know. It's not as easy to design for that. Golf, sure, because then anyone who's turning a certain age and they like golf, absolutely. And she's the cherry on top. I don't know. There's too many meanings in that. Okay, keep going.
Okay.
Or is that it?
Mm.
All right, colorful dinner party. Again, really odd as to why that's a like a trending theme, but um, it should just be dinner party theme then, right? Let alone colorful. Summer I turned, sure, and black and white vintage always. Milestone birthdays, absolutely. Yep.
Hmm.
Okay,
This
keep
one
going.
here is interesting, because it's somebody you're particularly talking to somebody who turned a certain age. I'm not sure if they were born in the summer or not, but that one's an interesting one. So those are all of the design themes that we have. Out of all of them, I would say milestone birthdays, definitely. Black and white vintage, sure. Those are for older people, like in your maybe, when you're not 20 anymore, maybe when you're 30, etc. Then we've got the sports themed related one here. I like that one. And then the teeny bit older, that's definitely trending. I don't know how long it's going to last for. A lot of these are themes that it really, you have to hone in on a very specific type of person, and they're going to have that theme for their birthday. Interestingly enough, like milestone birthdays, the only one that's kind of evergreen here it would be sort of that milestone birthday where it's a little bit more of that elegant and doesn't really have a theme associated with it. It's just having that sense of elegance because, you've turned 40 or 50 or 60 and so on.
Exactly. All right. So if you just realize that it's always interesting because the guide has links to some Pinterest inspiration, but also sometimes there's actual links to products that are on the Zazzle marketplace. So you get an idea of some of the ways that you could create a design on the platform for, let's say, an invitation or anything else that we showcase there. We'll go into the product types in the next video, so make sure you come back for that. But the idea here is to understand that Zazzle has this unique ability to create very detailed invitations that are all template based that you may not be able to do with your partnering with Printify or with Printful when you're on the Etsy platform or you have a Shopify store. So that's the advantage, the biggest advantage, the customization using the Zazzle platform. And we just love it. And the number of products that, as I said, we're going to get into in the other video, that Zazzle has for any of these types of niches is so extensive that you almost have too much. You don't have enough time to make them all because they're all so good and they sell, even though from the way that you see the Zazzle platform when you click on it and you check it out, it feels very stationary based, but there's so many other really great products that you can sell that actually make you a lot of money because they're medium to high priced products that you can add to your suite, bring them in with the invitation and send them packing with a bunch of other stuff so you can make your customer order value really high, which is really awesome, especially for birthdays, because people like to spend money on the milestone birthdays, for example. Okay, but if you aren't even on the platform, we've got this really great starter video training that we are going to give you the link for here down below. Make sure you watch that so that you can just get started right away the best way possible. It is a little bit more tricky to get started and set things up properly, but this is going to help you just get that going so fast so you can start finding those products that are blanks to put your designs on and start selling in the birthday niche.
Yes.
All right, come back for video number 2, which will be very helpful in terms of what products to post on.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you there. Bye.